What's going on, fanboys? This is your favorite professional CEO gamer, XI Quickshoots, XI Quickzooms, XI Liberator Warrior, XQC Batman Symbol. And today, I'm here for a little more of a serious commentary. And to be frank, I'm here to deliver some really tragic and disappointing news in this commentary. But just bear with me here because a lot just happened in the past day, and it all started this morning when I woke up. I went to roll out of bed and I felt this wet and sticky spot down there in my fun zone. And the last time I wet my bed was like 3 weeks ago, but it wasn't sticky. And every other time that I wet the bed, it's never sticky like that. So I was just like, whatever. Maybe it was something I ate. Maybe it was that applesauce I ate the other day or something. Maybe my pee all sticky. But I was just like, whatever. I went on with life, rolled out of bed, changed my pants, changed my tidy whities, and I went out to go get some breakfast in the kitchen, and my mommy was there, and I was just like, "Hey mom, make me some eggs." And then she turned around and she just like stared at me. She started staring at me, and I didn't know why, but I was just kind of standing there like waiting for her to start making me some damn eggs. And don't tell my mommy I said the D word. But anyway, so I'm standing there, and after like 10 seconds of awkward silence, she's finally like, "Eugene," my name's Eugene, by the way. "Eugene, your voice is getting deeper." And to that, I was just like, well, wait, that's cool, but I think you're just hearing things, and maybe it's just the morning and I got some phlegm stuck in my throat, man, I just had to get that out, but I guess that didn't really do anything. So I was just like, whatever. I went back to the bathroom to go take a shower, and like every other normal human being, I sing in the shower. I sing in the shower, you sing in the shower, your grandma sings in the shower. We all sing in the shower. Now, when I sing in the shower, I tend to sing my own songs that I make. Not that that makes me a tool or anything, but I tend to sing my own songs when I'm in the shower. So this time around, I was singing 360 Scramble Shot. Okay? And I got to the part, it was like the bridge, where, I started getting into the falsetto stuff.
I am a music, as a clappers do. I'm the best in YouTube. I am much better than you. Get off YouTube, you trap.
So I get to that part in the song, and I'm in the shower, and everything was going great until I hit that part, and then I was just like, I just couldn't hit that high note that I was getting in the song. I was just like, my voice was like cracking. It was like crack-a-lacking. I couldn't hit that high note. And at that point, I was really concerned that maybe something was wrong with me. Maybe I don't know, someone punched me in the throat while I was asleep. I don't know. Something was wrong with me. My voice was getting deeper. There's some wet, sticky stuff going on down there in my fun zone. Something's terribly wrong. So I went on to the interwebs right after that, And the very first thing I type into the Google search bar is "what sticky pants." So then I searched that up, and I got all these pictures of like girls' crotches and stuff, and underwear. Just like, why? So, okay, that didn't help me at all. So then I searched voice deepening. So okay, that was actually quite a helpful search, because then I really started to see a pattern. Voice deepening, waking up with wet sticky pants in the morning. Not the kind that girls get. I don't know why girls would get wet sticky, but yeah. So then I realized I see this little golden word called puberty, and I realized I found it. I found the disease that I have contracted. It is called puberty. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and I could have sworn I heard it the other day. I was in a lobby. Some guy was talking to me about puberty, something like that. Puberty. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he was telling me to hit it. Yeah. And I guess it all kind of makes sense to me, because, well, now I know sort of what he's talking about. Puberty, So apparently that's the disease I have, and that's really the tragic news I have to deliver you guys today. And currently the statistic is that 100% of all males get this disease. And I read that and I was just like, someone needs to do something about this. Someone needs to find a cure for this disease. So for that reason, I've decided to invest a majority of my stacks of YouTube money, because I'm a pub star and all, into a puberty awareness charity. Now, right now, I'm in the process of finding a doctor who is willing and able to research more into puberty and hopefully find a cure for this disease. But every doctor that I've found, every doctor that I've talked to so far says that puberty cannot be cured. And as, Michael Jordan would say, or whichever black basketball player it was, impossible is nothing. We gotta get through this. Someone's gotta find a cure for this disease. It might be me, it might be someone else, but someone's gotta do it. So that's really all I had to bring to your attention today. I hope you enjoyed this sort of disappointing and sad and serious commentary, but it had to be spoken. This has been your favorite professional 13-year-old gamer, XQuickSource, 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 XQC Batman Sibo, and I'll see you next time.